I am not a CPA. Don't ask me no tax questions. Hey y'all, welcome back to another vlog. It is going to be a reseller vlog, so if you are not interested, I'll see you next week. But anyway, so since we are doing a reseller vlog, that means that we have to do all things reseller related, and I'll just kind of give you guys an itinerary of the day. First, we go thrifting. Then we go to the store to pick up some things for my business. Then we come back home and package all the orders that I did not ship out yesterday because I was so excited to go to the binge yesterday. And then we clean the office, prep for tomorrow's listings, and then I edit 2 YouTube videos. So today is going to be really jam-packed, and this is like a typical day. I usually like to schedule out my work week to just work perfectly for me and my business. So I recently changed my work week to Monday through Thursday. I list 15 items, and so that means that on Monday when I go sourcing, I typically need to get a decent amount. And I would usually want to spill over to Monday, because what it was before, I would go sourcing on Monday because I wouldn't have any inventory to list that morning. So then I get a little bit of time to sleep in, and then I would go sourcing, and then I would have to like quickly list that same day. So where I'm at now is I try to get enough inventory so I can list Monday morning. So then when I do go to the bins, I don't have to stress and like come home and try to quickly list. That's like the goal, because although I work for myself full-time, I like to be with my family like around 2 or 3. That is around the time that I feel like, I should be out of my office, just because I get in here like around 6 or 7 a.m. So it's like I need to be gone, at a reasonable hour. So I guess I do work kind of like an 8-hour shift, on and off. Sometimes it doesn't feel that way just because I don't even know what the hell I be doing for my day to be that fucking long. I'm editing. I'm always editing. That's what it is. I'm editing. That's exactly what it is. But anyways, I don't want to hold y'all too long. I did not package any of the orders because, like I said, I was eager to leave yesterday, and then right now it is currently 9:23, and the thrift store that I want to go to, they don't open up until 10, and I have over 20 orders to package. So with that being said, I'm gonna do that when I come home, and then I'll actually show you guys what sold over the weekend. I'm noticing that the weekends might kind of be my days where I make all of my sales, because yesterday was Monday and I made one sale. And I can't be too upset about it because that kind of happens, but I'm noticing a shift. Like since school kind of started, I'm noticing that the weekends are more busy, and then the weekdays are just Sahara Desert dry. So the problem that I'm having now, because I just got done listing all of my 15 items, so I went to Flyp, because I use Flyp as my cross-listing service. I do have a link down below if you guys want to use it. It is free. We love to see it. So I actually use Flyp to cross-list, and it was saying that it was an issue importing some things with Poshmark. So they was like, refresh your browser. I didn't think anything of it. I clicked the items and I noticed it was only 11 items that we're trying to import instead of 15. So then I go look on my page and I go to Just In, and I notice that I'm missing 4 items that I know for a fact I put in the system. So then I just so happen to go to my phone and I look at Just In, and I notice that all of the items that I listed are Just In. So there's a discrepancy from my phone and this computer. So I just went on and imported all of the items that are visible on the desktop, and I have to figure out what is the next step. Either I'm gonna have to manually cross list on my phone those 4 items to eBay and Mercari, which I would so much rather not, but if I have to, I'll have to get that done because I need to get my listings up. Now I didn't bother cross listing right now just because I want to make it to the thrift store as soon as they open, because like I said, I have not been there in a very long time. I haven't been to this location in a minute, but I haven't went sourcing in a month. So I went sourcing at thrift store. I need to make sure I say that. So I'm excited to go. I don't know if I have any points because they did send me a coupon, but they typically have it expire, which is kind of annoying. Typically, right before I have to go sourcing, I actually like to watch YouTube videos. Now, I've recently kind of cleared out my, subscription with people that don't post anymore, people that I kind of don't like them, people where their content is kind of boring, or people that I've noticed that I intentionally skip over their videos and I only watch it when there's nothing else to watch. Unsubscribed. Just because I don't know, like, I feel like some people just don't align. Just like me, I'm sure I don't align with a lot of people that get on YouTube to find reseller YouTubers, which is totally fine. It's normal. You can't like everybody. But anyway, so I like to get on and kind of refresh my mind to learn about some new brands, because I have gravitated now to making sure that I pick up more newer brands instead of the same ones that I'm like used to. Now, I'll typically try to stick to this narrative when I go to a thrift store, only because you've picked it up before, you've been able to sell it, but then it's like I'm so scared to try new brands when I go to a regular thrift store versus me going to the bins, because if I go to the bins, I'm paying $1. It's not much loss there, but that is something that I'm trying to just break out of. So I do like to watch videos where they're either hauling or they're either doing a what sold, so then I know what to look for and just kind of like get refreshed with some brand tags and stuff like that. And also, y'all, ask me questions under these videos, anything that y'all want to see from me personally. Okay, I made it to the first location and we are at Thrift Town. I am in the pull-on pants section. I had noticed a reseller was in the jean section, so I ended up leaving that one because she pulled a few items. This was a Anthropologie brand. I don't even know what the brand was, but it was new with tags and they wanted $40 for it, which is pretty damn laughable. I'm not really surprised with this location. They have really overpriced their items. They even have a Poshmark account, so what could you really expect? These were just hilarious. Y'all, come on, $22? Are you fucking kidding me? And then these were a pair of pants. I picked up this brand before, but I wasn't gonna pick up this one, even though this style was really pretty. I think it's more of a summer style, but I end up leaving it. These were Free People. These also were newer tags and they overpriced it per usual. Was not gonna pay that amount. They have really taken over Free People at this location. And then I also was just looking through the jeans. Not really a good selection at all. And I mean, not one. Like I said, it was a reseller that jumped right ahead of me in this section, which I was so irritated about. But she had only put like 2 pairs of jeans in her cart, so I was curious to know which ones it was because I found nothing. And this is the like pull-on pants section. Not really the best, but I found a lot of Chico Travelers and the prices all varied. I just can't see myself paying more than $1 for it, honestly. So I would only pick up Chico's Travelers at the bins and the bins only. It's just not a brand that I, would look into that much. It doesn't even excite me enough to pick it up at a thrift store. That was Wild Fable. Yeah, this was supposedly Givenchy. It was no label on the inside. It could have possibly really been, but I wasn't about to pay $20 and find out. So those end up staying. Couldn't find anything on it either, so left that. These are a pair of Athleta pants. This is an older style. I probably would have picked this up a year ago, but I end up leaving those. This is also a pair of, I want to say Athleta. No, these are Aloe Yoga. I actually found these at the bins and they sold for $25, but I wouldn't pick them up at a thrift store. Don't feel that confident in Aloe like that. This is supposedly a good brand, but since the season is almost over, paying for dresses is just not it, unless it's a great brand. And the selection here was terrible. The items that you probably did find that were decent, they were marked up and it just wasn't worth it. But they did lower their prices on their dresses. I noticed they used to be like $8.99, so they did drop them down to the $5.49, I guess, to try to get them moving. But people aren't really picking up dresses right now, but I decided to still go through them. we actually just left Thrift Town. I used to try not to show y'all the store because this used to be my honey hole, but it is rotten at this point. But I only got 2 things. And why did that just hit me in the face like that? But I'm actually about to go to a Goodwill. Y'all, they've switched everything around. So we've made it back. I didn't vlog at all inside of Walmart, and I apologize, but I did spend $65 on just business things, which it don't even look like $65, but let me just give y'all a haul. I finally bought my first little gun. I probably shouldn't say that word, but I don't know what this thing is. Dispenser, there we go. So then when I, you know, tape up things, you know, I'll be good. And then I bought this one as well. I've been using this one for a few years now. It's called Invisible Tape. And this is actually for this one. So if you guys ever watch my Ship With Me videos, I use this little Scotch clip on to my desk. I do have it linked down below on my Amazon, you know, storefront. But I use this to just make it super easy for me to just dispense my tape. I'm sure you can use a different one, but I kind of didn't like that ugly bulky one, so I just needed something super slim. And then I got 2 of these. So this is one and the other one is another one. And these are packaging paper, and it's 220 sheets. And this is 24 inches by 24 inches. So this is what I've been using for, I guess, ever since I decided I wanted to start doing, you know, packaging and making them look nice, like Mick Thriftsies. She was the reason why I started packaging my items in packaging paper, because it just looks so much better. Because before I would just throw it in a poly mailer, which that is still good too, because you're saving a lot of money, because you wouldn't have to buy tape in this or thank you stickers. You'd really just cut out your costs. But I feel like as time has went on, I would prefer to package them nicely instead of buying poly mailers. I got 3 of these. They're a 50 count, so I got 150 in total. Now, the problem that I have is that these are black. The ones upstairs are white. So, in order to not make my OCD go crazy, I'm gonna have to buy a black shelf. It's gonna look so tacky. No, I can't do that. Never mind. Don't even mind that I said that. So yeah, so I bought 150 of those just because I'm getting more items in, and it's time to kind of like, you know, get the shit together. So I'm gonna go ahead, once I clean everything up, I'm probably gonna look into Amazon later on and place in my order for poly mailers and that the stand. I don't know if you guys saw my like updated inventory system vlog, but I'll link it down below so you guys can check it out. But I ended up hanging most of my inventory. Literally like half of it is hung up, maybe a little over half, I'm not really sure, I don't know the amount. But yeah, so I need to buy another rack because now the racks is getting a little bit filled up, and I just don't want it to be like crammed and then like fall over. So just want to jump ahead before it jumps on me, you know. I'm gonna give y'all a haul of the things that I got. So at the first location, which was at Thrift Town, I only picked up 2 things. I feel so bad because I completely forgot to show y'all what I ended up leaving behind, just because I wasn't thinking, honestly. But these are just some Eileen Fisher pull-on pants, and they are tinsel and linen blend, and they're capri with a little side vent. These are size small, and they're like a gray charcoal color. So I got these. They do have pockets as well. I'm probably gonna get like maybe 35, 40 for it. I know that the season is kind of slipping out the way, but with Eileen Fisher, I feel like it's more of a timeless piece where it's not gonna like go out of style, if you will. This one was actually an exciting find. This was a new to me brand. It definitely is a Bolo brand, and the brand is called Mr. Zimmy. Or Mr. Zim. Yes, Mr. Zimmy. Yeah. So this is 100% a Bolo. Only pays $5.49 for this, and it's kind of like a romper jumpsuit situation, but it looked like it is capried. So I'm looking to get maybe about 50. I want to say maybe between $40 to $60. So I'm probably going to price it at like 65 and then accept a $50 offer roughly. So that is at the first location. And then at the second location, the Goodwill, I only picked up one thing. And it's just these Goldie jeans. I believe these are the Sophie. So they are distressed, and they are just a regular skinny, and excuse me, and they're size 31. So that was the only reason why I got them. And I did see a few comps, so I'm probably gonna get about $40 to $50 for these. These are a size 31, so I'm looking to get a decent amount just because the size is a little bit larger. And I did make me some coffee because, okay. So I spent a total of under $20 for those 3 items today, which is still a lot, but not a lot. I need to get all of my receipts because if you guys do not know, I participate in an app called Fetch. Not to try to give you all the spiel, but I'm telling you, it is worth it if you are a reseller, just because you are naturally spending money, and you might as well, you know, make money off of your receipts. And that's essentially what I'm doing. So I'm just about to photograph the receipts so I can get points, and then they can rack up. And I'll probably end up using those to buy my poly mailers, because I told y'all before that I'm actually out of my poly mailers. So I'm gonna probably go ahead and use all of my points to get those. Okay, so now that everything is like in order, I'm gonna show y'all what sold this weekend, the one item from yesterday, and then one item from this morning. I did get another sale, but I'm not about to go and grab it. I'm gonna just ship it out the next day. These are some Athleta joggers. This is a Torrid top, Old Navy jeans, frame denim jeans, Adriano Goldschmidt jeans, J. Crew pants, 511 tactical pants, Nike Kids jacket, sweater, Victoria's Secret cami, Eloquii Elements dress, Spanx faux leather leggings, Lululemon leggings, Daily Ritual dress, Patagonia shirt, Forever 21 jumpsuit, Johnny Was dress, the North Face top, Lands End skirt, Pilcro tank top, Under Armour Kids Batman shirt. This is a pair of Outdoor Voices shorts. This is a Wrangler brush popper shirt. So this is an Anthropologie Postmark rib top. This is a Banana Republic wrap dress. This is a Elizabeth and James blazer. Here's Beach Lunch Lounge, and then this North Face jacket. My boyfriend actually bought me this like 4 years ago, and I was able to wear it for like a good year before I started getting fat. So you know, and this was around the time where I wasn't thrifting. I knew nothing about reselling, so he bought this at full price at like $280 almost. So he paid a lot of money for this, and I just can't fit it anymore. Like, I can't even sit here and say I'm gonna lose weight and fit into it. I'm never gonna be this size again, ever. So I gotta sell it. Oh, I am so disappointed in myself because I thought I literally pulled everything, but I didn't. So there's one more item. This Ralph Lauren, well, I guess Ralph Lauren blazer. I feel like it's gonna be more because this is like the 4th time that I had to stop and go and grab an item because they're selling, but I didn't pull all of them. So that's what I'm kind of pissed about. So y'all, I've just finished one video and I am about to work on the second one, but it is currently 5:13. I told y'all I typically try to get out of my office like around 2, but since I want to go ahead and just finish everything today, that way the rest of the week is just super breezy. That's what I gotta do. But once I get done with this video, I want to straighten out this closet because I actually decided, so with those black hangers, I decided that I want to just replace all of those hangers with the black ones because they'll be down here. So that way it can still be semi-organized and it really won't mess with my OCD. So I need to do that. And then I also need to go ahead and steam and photograph 15 items so I can list tomorrow morning. And then that way tomorrow can just be even quicker. And I also finished packaging all of the orders. It's in this Hulkin. I am gonna go in the morning. Anyways, so I absolutely hate when I don't get a thumbnail. So some videos I remember to take a thumbnail like right before I'm about to film the video, so then I'll have it, but literally like 95% of the times I never have a thumbnail. So I have to go in the video and look for something that looks decent enough to put on my thumbnail. And then once I pretty much get it squared away, I'm actually not gonna put it out in like the queue. I'll just leave it unlisted until like Thursday or tomorrow. Because I don't know if you guys know, but if you put a video out after you get done editing it and you like schedule it out, like people can see the video. You get what I'm saying? Which I guess it would be a bad thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put it out. Because I've seen a few people. Typically I see Miss Taffy, I love her channel, and I'll see her video and it'll be like notify me. So sometimes I will click the notify me or I'll go hit the like button. So just kind of like I'm here early. So I guess it does work to your benefit if you are a YouTuber to go ahead and schedule out the video, even if it is like days early, just because it'll draw in you know, people that already watch your channel. They can be notified so they won't miss it. I completely forgot that I didn't do my cross listing, so I need to do the cross listing right after this. So they got a orders page now, and you're able to see like, you know, what sold and what platform and has it been shipped. How fucking dope is that? Flyp was kind of like messing up last week. They was trying to implement this. Now what's cool about this order page is that since I haven't shipped anything, nothing has been verified ship. I can download the label and stuff on here. The best thing if what they should have did was bulk download the shipping label. But beggars can be choosers because I didn't even ask for this, and I think this is pretty damn dope. This is actually really nice. So I can even come on here and just kind of look at the status of the item, which I don't typically care, but I think it's pretty cool. Like even they got it categorized as canceled, complete, shipped, pending shipping, active, and then all. So this will actually work when I'm updating my books and I kind of have all of everything out of whack, this will be perfect to kind of keep everything organized. I actually don't feel like doing this, and then I also don't feel like photographing. I'm ready to go upstairs and be with my family. But yeah, since I'm about to just sign off, make sure y'all leave any questions that you guys are curious about, that, you know, how I run my business. No tax questions, okay? I am not a CPA. Don't ask me no tax questions. I don't want to hear. But yeah, I will see y'all in 2 weeks with another reseller vlog. Bye. 𝕊𝕊𝕂𝕊𝕊